All right, how's it going, everybody? Well, welcome to this Instagram Live. We're just gonna wait for a couple of minutes to see who joins us here. It's only 9 a.m., but we're gonna wait until about maybe 9:02, 9:03, and just see who jumps on. All right, awesome. People are starting to join us. We're just gonna give it, like I said, just a few more minutes. Just gonna hang out for a little bit. Let me know if you are excited for the Friday Fire this morning. Feel free to comment with an Instagram or a fire emoji if you guys are excited and you want to hear about the topic today. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Jackie, what's up? Anthony, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. We're just killing a couple of minutes here. We're just going to wait for a few more people to come on board with us. Oh, I love it. We're getting some fire emojis. People want to hear the topic. They're excited. Excellent. Good stuff. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Thank you so much for joining us live here. And we're just going to give this maybe another minute and a half, and then we'll jump right into it. How's everybody's morning doing? It's a Friday morning. Is everybody excited for the weekend? You guys got some good weekend plans? What do you guys got going on this weekend? Hey, how's it going, Nancy? Welcome to the live. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. All right, just a couple more minutes here. Are y'all at work right now? Are you hanging out with me while you're supposed to be at your jobs? I hope so. All right, just a couple more minutes here, and then we're going to jump into it. All right, for the newcomers, send me a fire emoji if you're excited to hear about what the topic is today. All right, I think we're about ready to get started here. So, just to kind of remind everybody what we're doing right now. So this is the Friday morning Friday Fire, and I just wanted to come on Instagram Live every Friday morning at 9 a.m. just to really try to create value for everybody that I know and hopefully a few others as well. So coming into 2019, I just really wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to step outside of my comfort zone a little bit. And I really wanted to do, like I said, something to just create value and help others around me. And so that's kind of where this idea came about. And that's where the Friday Fire spawned from. And so thank you guys for supporting this action. And thank you guys for all joining me here live. What's up, Phil? Thank you for the fire. And let's just kind of jump right into this. So today's topic is going to be about having a strong morning routine. And so this is going to be a really good topic for anybody who feels like maybe you feel like your day runs you a little bit instead of you running the day. Or maybe you feel like, throughout the day you struggle to stay focused and stay on track. Or maybe even, this could even help out with people who maybe feel a little bit sad or a little bit down during their day. A lot of people don't realize this, but a lot of this stuff ties into actually having a strong morning routine. And so I'll just kind of give you a little personal example of mine. Actually, so I remember a time not too long ago even when things were not necessarily going the way I wanted them to be going. So I found it really challenging at that time to even wake up in the mornings. I found it challenging to get out of bed. I found it challenging to want to go to the office, to want to start my day. Just everything seemed super daunting. And so I was struggling. I was struggling with waking up in the morning. I was struggling with sadness. It felt a little bit like depression. And I had the wrong attitude all throughout my day. And so what happened was I had the opportunity, actually, it was a very fortunate chance meeting where I met somebody who I really respected, who was at the time in the real estate business and doing very big things in real estate. And I started to study what he was doing because I felt like he had a business that looked the way I wanted my business to look. So I'm like, man, what is this guy's secret? What is he doing differently? And I noticed that he had just an absolute on point, amazing, super strong morning routine. I mean, it was the same thing every single morning, and he was posting it for Instagram and his followers so that they could see what he was doing with his mornings. And sure enough, it was just the same thing every single time, day in and day out. And so I was like, hey, I got to try this. This guy looks like he's pretty successful. I want to be successful, so I'm going to try to model my morning routine after his morning routine. And so that's what I did. And so I created a morning routine for myself, and just so you know, I'll walk you through it. So nowadays, I wake up every day at 4 in the morning. Same time my alarm goes off, I jump out of bed. And then I do some morning stuff around the house. I'm in my car by 4:30 a.m., and I'm in the gym by 5 a.m. every morning. I do my workout. I work out from about 5 a.m. until about 6:30 in the morning. Then I get showered up, and then I head to the office. And so, hey everybody, thanks for joining us. Those of you that are still coming in a little bit after 9, but welcome, we love you. And so I finish up my workout. I'm leaving the gym around 7 a.m. and then I get to the office right around between 7 and 7:15 a.m. First one in the office. I unlock the door every morning, and then my morning routine is still going. So now I sit down and I do my morning gratitude. I do my morning gratitude and my affirmations in my journal. And then I actually take about 30 to 40 minutes and I do some morning reading. Whatever book it is that I'm reading at the time, I want to knock that out early because it's something that I want to do in my day every day, but I know that if I push it off or if I don't schedule time for it, sometimes it just doesn't get done. And so now here I am at the office, it's 8 a.m., nobody's here yet, and I've already done so many things with my day that people want to get done in their day. I've already knocked that stuff out. My mindset is in the right place. Now I'm ready to tackle my day. And so what ends up happening is that I feel like I'm already winning. I feel like I'm already more confident because I've attacked all of this in my day. I've already knocked it out. And so what I would say to you, actually one more point on this about having a strong morning routine. And if anybody has children, this is gonna resonate with you. Does anybody out there have kids? Send me a like or send me a wave or do something if you have children out there. And a couple of you? Okay, good. And then, was anybody a child? Send me like a like or a wave if anybody was ever a child out there. Okay, the rest of you just hatched from eggs. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so if you have children, you're going to understand this. Children actually depend on having a strong routine. So they want to wake up at the same time. They want to eat lunch at the same time. They want to take their nap at the same time. They want to go to bed at the same time. They want to get, a story read to them at the same time. Everything is based on a routine. And what happens, by the way, it's the routine that makes them feel safe. It's the routine that makes them feel comfortable. It's the routine that makes them okay in their minds and in their hearts. And so what happens if you break that routine? Right? It might be funny at first because they start acting like a little bit drunk. You're like, oh my God, my toddler's a drunk. But then what happens? It very quickly escalates past that, and then they become a demon. It's like they become possessed, and you don't even know how to handle it anymore, right? And so what you're doing is you're disrupting that child's routine, and that's what makes them feel unsafe and insecure. Well, guess what? And actually, Phil, I saw you just mention this in the comments here. You're still a child, right? Well, guess what? We're all still children. We're all just big kids. And we don't understand this, but we're actually ingrained with the very same habits. This is just human nature. So just like we depended on the strong routine to make us feel safe and comfortable, adults are the exact same way. And so what you're going to find is that if you can start your day with a strong morning routine and start the day the same way every single time, your mind is actually going to feel much more relaxed, feel much more comfortable. You're going to be in a better, stronger mindset. You're going to feel less sad. You're going to feel less depressed. And I'll tell you what happened for me. So again, I was going through that challenging time when things weren't the way I wanted them to be. They just weren't. And I didn't change anything except for the morning routine. Because I was doing my morning routine, and a couple weeks in, obviously my situation hadn't changed, because that takes weeks, sometimes months, for that to come into line. But what did change for me is that I changed my morning routine, and it changed the way I felt about myself. Like all of a sudden, I'm more confident. All of a sudden, I want to get out of bed because that's my routine. So I get out of bed, I start my day, I attack my to-do list. So I'm doing all of the right things that are required to pull me out of that funk that I was in. And then sure enough, the rest of that follows. And so what do we do here? What's the process? What's the action plan? For you guys out there, number one, set a goal. Set the goal for yourself that you are going to create a strong morning routine. And put a time limit on yourself. Say, look, by the end of January, I'm going to have a strong morning routine. Or if you feel like you need more time than that, by the end of February, I'm going to have a strong morning routine. And then make your list. Make a list of whatever your strong morning routine is. For me, I ran you through my list, but for you, it might be different. For you, a strong morning routine might be waking the kids up at a certain time and getting them dressed and ready for school. For somebody else, if you don't work out in the mornings, maybe, or if you're a breakfast person, maybe your morning routine says, okay, cook breakfast and eat breakfast at this time every single day. Create the list, put it on paper. Also put your goal on paper, that die-hard goal. Put it on your refrigerator so that you can remind yourself every single day that you need to create this strong morning routine and then execute it. and don't give up. And don't get bummed out and discouraged if you do your morning routine for 3-4 days in a row, and then all of a sudden maybe you fall off for 2 or 3 days. That's completely okay, but just stay committed to the goal and just make sure that you get back on your morning routine as quickly as you possibly can. And what I can promise you is that you're going to feel better, you're going to feel more confident, you're going to be a lot more productive throughout your day, you're going to get a lot more done, and you're going to do all of these things with an even better attitude, a better outlook on life. And if you continue to do that, it's only a matter of time before everything else that you're looking to change falls into place. And it's that strong morning routine that's going to empower you to go out there and accomplish those goals that you want to get done here in the new year. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you guys so much for joining me live. Everybody that's supporting the movement, I really, really appreciate you guys, especially the guys that are here live. How's it going, Rana? Good to see you. And also the people, I know some of you are going to be coming back and watching this, for the next 24 hours. So thank you for supporting in your way if you were too busy. And thank you for the questions, by the way. I really appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. So an example of one of my affirmations, I actually... really quickly before I take off, my affirmations, a lot of time it's a specific income goal for me. So I'm growing a business over here, and I always want to hit my next income goal. And so I'll write it out, and I actually do say it out loud. That's one of the reasons, again, why I like coming to the office early when there's nobody here, because I can do my kind of weird stuff in the morning and there's nobody here judging me. So yeah, I'm writing down my affirmations in my journal, and then I'm saying them out loud as I'm writing them out. But for me, it's an income goal. But for you, it might be a family goal. It might be, going after another promotion at your job. It could be whatever it is, but you want to say that affirmation. And my list goes maybe 10 long, or if I'm feeling a little bit extra, I'll do another list of 10, but it's the same affirmation, 10 to 20 times in the morning, every single morning, just ingraining that in my head. Thank you for the question. I really appreciate that. As I wrap up here, I just want to, kind of remind you guys again, this is the Friday Fire. I'm going to be coming to you live every Friday morning at 9 a.m. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Amy? Good to see you, too. So, yeah, I'm going to be coming to you live every single Friday morning, 9 a.m., and I'm just going to be doing my very, very best to create value and make a positive impact on all of you out there. And so, again, I want to just remind you, if you have any friends, if you feel like this message was powerful and valuable, and you feel like this message could touch and impact other people, then please absolutely go back to my post that was promoting today. So my very last post, tag 3 friends on that post. Let somebody know about it. Share the good vibes, spread the word. So there's that. And then also, I want feedback. I want feedback. Positive feedback, negative feedback. If you have tips for me, advice, I'm open to everything. And then also, I'm always looking for new topics and new questions to discuss. And so just keep in mind that the theme of these talks is going to be based around, fitness, health and wellness, personal development. We're going to be talking a little bit about finance, just all sorts of topics. Leadership is going to be in there. And so if there's anything that has to do with any of those topics, and you got something, a burning question, or just something that you want a little bit more insight on, feel free to shoot me a message. Hit me with a direct message and let me know what's on your mind. And I'm gonna do my very best to make sure that I'm getting to your questions and the things and the topics that you guys want to talk about. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Thank you so much for everybody that's supporting this and joining us live. I really, really appreciate you guys. I will see you next Friday at 9 a.m. with a fresh hot topic, spitting the Friday fire. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Have a great day.